This childhood story is such a brutal and blackpilling story, and it genuinely might have some traumatic effects to me to this day. That's how much it affected me. There was once a time where I was with my friends and we were sitting in some area in school, and we called it like the cube because it was a little box, right? And like we could sit and face each other. It was like a square shaped area, and we'd be able to sit and face each other. And there were guys and girls there. And I remember one day, me and my friends, my voice is cooked. I just recorded multiple videos before this. But me and my friends were sitting in front of each other, and there were girls there. They weren't just any girls. They were the hottest, a group of like the hottest girls in the grade at the time. And we were just playing and talking, whatever. And then eventually we moved on to a game called Smash or Pass, where basically you probably know what it is. You say the person, and then smash means yeah, you like how they look, you smash, and pass just means ew, no, like I wouldn't. Eventually, like we're just saying a bunch of names, and eventually one of my friends kind of goes and asks like the hottest girl there. He asks her and looks at me and smiles. He asks her, right? Hey, smash or pass, Ali? The response that she said haunts me to this day. Genuinely, it affects me to this day, because imagine you're a little boy, you're still like, you're a young guy, you're trying to find yourself, you're trying to gain an inklet of confidence in the world. And then you hear the response that comes out of like the hottest girl in the grade's mouth, and she basically says, like quote for quote, right? Word for word. Oh my god, Ali? Ew! And on the, like, I'm just looking at her like, yeah, whatever I expected. On the inside, my soul was being ripped into pieces. Did I genuinely like ooze that amount of disgustingness? Was I that ugly? Was I that unwanted, unneeded? Was I that gross? Spoiler alert. I was. My world kind of fucking collapsed in and of itself there. It fucked with my mind, because of course it would. I'm a young guy. My brain is vulnerable to any of the effects. I had none of the knowledge I have today. I was not of anywhere near a hard and stoic mindset as I did today. So of course this would affect me. And the trauma was there, right? And it might even still be lurking in the depths of my mind. I stood no chance with any of these women. So why did this happen to me? Why, with the Smash or Pass games, she would say yes to a bunch of the other guys in my grade, right? Even the guys that were sitting there. Why did this happen to me? Why was I the one who was singled out and removed? Now, there are a bunch of reasons, but I'm going to highlight the most important ones, and I'm going to highlight the solutions. And the first one is so annoying because I see it all the time, especially with young guys and guys in the gym. And it's you pretending to, I used to do this all the time, it's you pretending to be mysterious and silent, and that guy who's just silent and doesn't talk, and there's a lot of mystery and aura. You think you're so cool when you see that, right? The way you think you are, we see you as like that weird emo guy who thinks he's always in an anime. That's how we see you. It's just weird, and it's not mysterious at all, and you look very fucking uncomfortable. Nobody wants to approach you, and you're just that weird kid. You're unapproachable. You pretend to be mysterious, which makes you look goofy and cringy, and nobody approaches you. So stop being that guy at recess or at break time. I used to be that guy. I'd just sit with like, oh, my leg up at the side. I'm not naked, by the way. I'm there. I'm wearing shorts. I swear I'm wearing shorts. It looks like I was naked there. But just sitting like this, looking at the side, just, you know, not making eye contact with anyone, just pretending to zone out, trying to sharpen your jawline so the girls can see that. Stop being that guy, because I was that guy. You walk into the room, you purposely don't make eye contact with anyone. Try and like widen your shoulders, flex. You are a fucking fool. You're making a fool out of yourself. You're ruining your experience with just life. You're ruining the experience with just childhood, whether you're still young or the workplace. You're ruining your experience because nobody will talk to you. Nobody will talk to you. That was a mistake I was making, just pretending to be mysterious. I was also skinny fat as fuck. My physique was shit. I never entered the gym. I was like, my physique was just puff. Basically puff. Aiden Ross-esque physique. Full of puff, full of weakness, emanated weakness, and I was smelly. I didn't take showers. I took showers once every 4, 5, 6 fucking weekly because I was lazy as fuck and I had a weak, soft, coddled, shitty mindset. Of course, I'd be like that. And then I was awkward as fuck. I was socially awkward. I was a social delinquent. Yeah, I was pretending to be like cool guy. I was socially delinquent. I didn't know how to speak. I didn't know how to be somebody that is not a social delinquent. And I'm not telling you be someone you're not, but some people are literally just social delinquents. I can adapt to any environment, and so should you. So should you. Adapting to an environment isn't changing your personality. Okay? If you're with a group of, business partners, you're gonna act different than with your family. That doesn't mean you're completely different people. You're not being real to yourself. You're just, having different adaptations and ways of speaking around these different people. And of course, because of many things like diet, like lack of exercise, my face looked like shit. Take a look at it. Would you kiss this guy? No, you wouldn't. You absolutely wouldn't. I looked like shit. Pimply ass face, tired face, puffy face, weak jawline, soft face. Everything is so fucking shit. And I literally had no charisma. I had no social skills. I had nothing. Now, the solution to this is one solution. The solution to this is to get you into a positive feedback loop that comes from something called the halo effect. Now, this is something the black pillars got right. The halo effect is when a person looks good, so they get compliments and they get treated well, making them confident, making them more attractive, because confidence makes you, like, imagine you here, right? You look good and everyone's complimenting you, so you fucking become more attractive. And everyone compliments you more because you're more confident and you become more attractive. And more compliments, more confidence, more confidence, more confidence, more confidence, more attractiveness. And it's just an endless positive feedback loop. For once in your life, I will create a positive feedback loop for you. A positive feedback loop where you can actually get the charisma that you need to become a liked person in society, to become a person of influence. The charisma comes once you start this positive feedback loop, and I've made a full guide on increasing charisma. It's called Full Aura Guide, because you fucking Gen Alpha dickheads or brain rotted dickheads call it aura, bro. I have full of aura. You call it that. I have a full aura guide. Watch it after this video, because it will actually, this is step 1, right? That is step 2. Watch it. I've made that video recently. So you need to enter this positive feedback loop. And for once, I'm going to agree with the black pillars for a moment. This is where you focus on looks maxing. Looks maxing is extremely important. Just looking better, especially at a young age, where you can make changes that stay with you for the rest of your life. Now, 60% of, this is where the black pillars don't like. 60%, first of all, I'm gonna speak about height right now. You can't fucking change it. You can't change it, so there's no point of you worrying about it and saying, oh, but this and that. You cannot change your height, so you might as well not fucking worry about it. You stress about it, it will ruin your confidence, ruin your testosterone, spike your cortisol, make you feel like shit, and it's just negative. If you are short, if you're not 6'3", if you're not, bro, you understand, if you're insecure of your height, you can't change it, so you might as well not think about it. Remove it from your brain. Delete its existence. Just remove it. There's no point of it existing in your mind. Literally, you can't control it. So remove height. I just said a fucking keynote. You think height, oh man, you can't change it. If you're 3'2", you might as well not give a fuck, because you cannot change it. You can't change it. Accept it and move on. Change the things you can't control. Be stoic about it. Fuck it, man. I'm not tall, I'm 5'9". There's a lot of disadvantages I gain by not being 6'3". So fuck what, man? I have everything. I want anything any 6'3" guy wants, I can get. The fuck are you talking about? But my height. Stop worrying about something you can't control. Now, 60% of looks maxing is through physique. 20% is through facial aesthetics. And 20% is through diet. Physique is very simple. Train bodybuilding, and I've made many videos before. Let me know in the comments if you want a full bodybuilding guide. I've never made a complete guide to bodybuilding, but I've made videos talking about it and talking about the basics and how you can do it. That will get you very far. But if you want a complete guide covering everything from A to B, let me know. You basically, for bodybuilding, get the aesthetic physique, man. Be at a lean body fat percentage and have muscle mass. Have some delts, like over here. Have some chest, have some traps. Have some, grow your neck, grow your arms, grow your biceps, grow your legs. And That's where a lot of the facial changes will happen. It might sound weird and schizo, or your face will change from bodybuilding. Absolutely not. It does not, like it happens, right? And the way this happens is because, number one, you lose weight when you bodybuild. Number two, you grow facial musculature. When you lift and you lift heavy and you lift a deadlift and you flex your face, you grow facial musculature. You clench your teeth, you grow facial musculature, and your jawbone can grow if you're doing mewing while doing neck curl, not jawbone, sorry, forward growth. If you mew while doing neck curls, this is all like schizo shit, right? Your facial structure will change. Look at a lifter before he started lifting and after. There's facial musculature being added. There's facial like fat loss being added. The shape of your face can change through bodybuilding. It literally can. No bodybuilder's face looks like puffy and soft unless they're like stuffing themselves up full of carbs and they're on a dirty bulk like mine. This is how I looked like on peak dirty bulk, right? Of course that can happen, right? That can fuck you over. But bodybuilding, if you're lean and aesthetic and you have muscle mass and you've been doing it for a while, you will have a fucking attractive face. 60% of looks maxing comes through that. The other 20% of looks maxing obviously is through facial aesthetics. This, you find a suitable aesthetic hairstyle. For most guys, especially if you are on the heavier side or if you don't have a lean face and oval like round face, shorter hair doesn't work on you, grow your hair out. Try it out, experiment with hair, right? Grow a beard. I've made a full beard guide before, multiple. Again, watch that if you want to grow a beard. I can literally grow a baby. I can grow a sperm cell, a fucking beard, okay? Anyone, whether you're 13 or 27, I can get you a beard. Just watch that video. Trust me, it sounds crazy. I can grow anyone a beard. You know what? Like, open it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Get regular haircuts. Do the mewing. You know, mouth tape when you sleep so that you don't, you know, mouth breathe. Like, tape your mouth when you sleep so you don't mouth breathe, fuck up your jawline. That's what I do. I have a fucking mouth tape that I tape my lips pretty much every single night, right? Correct the facial issues you have. Beard, hair. Like, there's a lot of things you can do. Look at my face and look at my face before. What has changed? Take a look and you tell me. Facial shape has changed through bodybuilding. I grew a beard. I got rid of my acne. I got rid of my like shitty hair. I started taking care of it. There's a lot of things you can do, man. Get yourself a carbon fiber comb your hair in the shower if you have curly hair. There's a lot of things you can do. 20% of this is through facial aesthetics and the other 20% is through diet. And to put it simple for you, the best diet you can be on is a real human diet. And what is a real human diet? A diet with foods that are just one ingredient, a whole food. That's it. Ideally, you want to do it animal-based or carnivore, but if you're like just getting into diet and exploring the changes that can happen, eat anything that exists on this planet that is one ingredient. Meat, fish, eggs, fruits, vegetables, you know, whatever it is, right? Obviously, common sense, if the ingredient list says meat, salt, okay, that's fine. But if it says meat, salt, sodium phosphate, fucking hydrogenated vegetable oil, red 40, fucking ACB 730, AC 130, M1 Abrams, A1 Apache helicopter on the back of the fucking ingredient list, then you leave that shit alone, okay? Fucking leave that shit alone. If it says M16 and fucking M4A1 on the back of this shit, stay away from it. Eat normal foods, okay? I gave you this video so you don't become fucking schizo like the dickhead black pillars who literally ruin their lives and try and grab you with them and send you to looksmax.org. If you go to that website, you will actually, if you're a normal human being and you understand the realities of life, you go to looksmax.org, you will start crying and feeling so bad for these guys. We have guys that are 5'11" thinking it's over for them. Literally thinking it's over and giving up on life. We have guys that are 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", 5'6", 5'5", 5'4", thinking it's over for them. It's not fucking over, man. It's not over, and you can make the change. You can make the change that you need to. These people think they're so smart, right? I want every fucking black pillar to attack me. Oh, but he's a 6 out of 10 facially, bro. He's a 5 out of 10. Every single black pillar inside of that community is a weak fucking peasant. Especially those guys on looksmax.org. Don't become like them and just become a weak fucking peasant. Don't ever enter that state of mind, that frame of mind, because trust me, I have been there and I was weak. I was weak and I had to pull myself out of the trenches, the depths, the darkest holes. Now my throat is decaying, so I'm gonna have to end it here. If you wanna get from 0 to 10k a month in 6 months, Look into Project 10K. First link in the description. It's my protocol mentorship. My mentorship, you get from 0 to 10K a month in 6 months through the techniques I used. You build your own empire, sell your own products, you grow your own audience, spread your own message, which not for a lighter load, but for a stronger back.